You know, people would think I gotta gauge, I gotta look and see who is this guy before, you know, like you get into a space, because I believe you. When every day I'm hustling, I'm thinking that's who he is. Then you look in the back and go, wait, there's a cop.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a hoe. Put your back against the wall and just slide down.
50 Cent just blew up the internet again. And this time, Rick Ross is right in the crossfire. A leaked Yacht video dropped out of nowhere, and it's nothing like the usual rap star flex.
Rick Ross on a yacht looking real cozy with one of his boy toys. Yeah, the same kind of boy toy.
50 claims Ross was chilling a little too comfortably with a bunch of young dudes, and says those clips make Sean's past drama look tame. Now everybody's losing their minds trying to piece together what really went down on that yacht. Why did 50 move so fast to put Ross on blast?
I edited picture online with the caption, "Your man was looking real saucy kissing that boy on that boat." That's not AI in the streets. They ate it up because this kind of shade ain't new between these two.
Something about how quick he reacted got people thinking there's more to this story than meets the eye. That viral clip is everywhere. Rick Ross lounging on a luxury yacht, champagne in hand, surrounded by his crew, but the vibe, way off from what fans expected.
You know, people would think I gotta gauge, I gotta look and see who is this guy before, you know, like you get into a space, because I believe you. When every day I'm hustling, I'm thinking that's who he is. Then you look in the back and go, wait, there's a cop.
Some say he looked real close with one of his so-called boy toys, and social media didn't waste a second. Comments and memes flooded timelines like crazy, and you know what fans said? 50's definitely gonna see this, because when it comes to digging up dirt and turning it into entertainment gold, 50 lives for this kind of chaos. The man doesn't miss a single scandal that comes his way.
Possibly not real. His cars are being leased. You don't know where the money came from to put a down payment on a $1 million home. And, you know, it's just sad, you know, and I just want to prove the facts today here on This is 50. It's all real, coming from Tia.
Yeah. So, before you get confused in any way, like Rick also has a baby mother who's currently working as a call girl. He has a daughter by Brooke, right there. Can you see that? This is like the adult. This is like where you can find really exclusive horror.
Fans were losing it online. One wrote, "OMG, 50 Cent can't see this," while another warned, "50's gonna see this and it's game over." But hold up. Here's where things get way messier. Word on the street is that 50 himself might have been the one who leaked that yacht video. And honestly, nobody's shocked. That's exactly the kind of calculated, petty move 50's been pulling his whole career.
Chatter.
I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it.
Not long after the clip started circling the web, 50 jumped online and dropped a wild AI-edited picture of Ross with the caption, "Your man was looking real saucy, kissing that boy on that boat. That's not AI." The internet went nuts. The streets couldn't get enough of it because, let's be real, this kind of trolling is vintage 50. He's been throwing shade like it's his full-time job, and this isn't some new feud. This one's got deep roots. 50 and Rick Ross have been taking shots at each other for over a decade, and the disrespect has been relentless. Their tension goes all the way back to the 2008 BET Hip Hop Awards when Ross claimed he started beefing because 50 looked at him the wrong way. 50 just laughed it off, saying he didn't even notice Ross that night. But that moment was the spark that set off one of the most ruthless rap wars in the game. By early 2009, things didn't just heat up. They exploded. Rick Ross came swinging hard with mafia music, throwing direct shots at 50's real name and personal life. He rapped, "Curtis Jackson, baby mama, I ain't asking for a cent. Burn the house down, you gotta buy another." A brutal reference to the Long Island house fire linked to 50's family. That line hit deep, and everyone knew it wasn't just lyrics, it was a straight up attack. But 50's clapback, ice cold. He dropped Officer Ricky, go ahead, try me, and hit Ross with that now infamous Officer Ricky nickname, mocking his past as a corrections officer. The streets went crazy. 50 flipped Ross's tough guy image upside down, painting him as fake and soft. And he didn't stop there. 50 turned the beef into a full-blown content war. He dropped skits, animated cartoons, online trolling campaigns, and even interviews with Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp. At one point, he literally took her shopping in New York, filmed the whole thing, and posted it for the world to see. That was pure humiliation on camera. Ross tried to fight back with high-budget videos, big-name features, and fake funeral scenes for 50, acting like he'd buried him once and for all. But here's the truth. 50 doesn't flinch. The man doesn't move, no matter how flashy the shots are. See, 50 doesn't just move like a rapper. He moves like a chess player. Even when the diss tracks cooled off, the tension never died. It just sat there, bubbling beneath the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to explode again. And that moment came when Big Meech came home in 2023. The streets went wild. Everyone thought Meech's return meant a real boss-level comeback. Rick Ross popped up quick, talking loud, flashing smiles, and hyping up some supposed $120 million movie deal. He was promising Meech and his team big projects, power moves, and a whole new empire. It sounded epic until it didn't, because when the smoke cleared, Ross disappeared. The big talk faded fast, and Meech was left hanging. All those promises, dust in the wind. Word on the street says Ross never intended to build anything real with Meech. He was just name-dropping to stir the pot and flex for attention. Meanwhile, 50 was putting in real work. He backed Lil Meech, funded the BMF show, paid for acting lessons, and opened actual Hollywood doors. While Ross was running his mouth, 50 was creating legacy moves. Even Whack 100 had to call it out, straight up saying Ross looked like the real villain in all this. The internet agreed. Ross played himself trying to use Meech's name for clout, and 50 walked away looking like the real boss. Whack 100 didn't hold back. He said straight up that Rick Ross was never a real friend to Big Meech. He claimed Ross was just using Meech's name to throw shade at 50, not to build anything real. If Ross had been serious, he would have moved in silence and built something solid, not gone loud and flashy just to boost his own image. And that's exactly why insiders say 50 hasn't let a single thing slide. Every time Ross slips up, 50's right there, ready to clown him. He doesn't miss a beat when it comes to petty payback. So when that Yacht video leaked, this wasn't just some random trolling moment. It was a message. 50 was basically saying, you messed with the wrong one. And he wasn't done. He took it even further by comparing Ross's situation to Sean's scandals, hinting that Ross might be another DL man hiding secrets from the world. But 50 didn't just make that up, he drew parallels. He pointed out how Sean's been messy for years, flaunting his boy toys in plain sight. Meek Mill, French Montana, YK Osiris, names that got everyone talking. Remember that wild clip where Sean told French, "We make magic at night," in that tone that had fans side-eyeing? Yeah, 50 made sure the world remembered that. Then came that viral birthday clip, the one nobody could unsee. French Montana was sitting shirtless at a table, glistening like he'd just bathed in baby oil, while Sean stood right there crooning, "Happy birthday," like it was a love ballad. The energy was wild. Fans flooded the comments, side-eyeing the whole vibe, and whispering that this didn't look like brotherly love. It looked a little too intimate. And people haven't forgotten when Sean called Meek daddy. Like, what man says that to his homie with a straight face? The internet had a field day with that one. Memes, jokes, reaction clips. It was chaos. But the story didn't stop there. Enter YK Osiris. That luxury vacation he took with Sean had social media in a full meltdown. Reports claim Sean sponsored everything. The private villa, the shopping sprees, the late night parties. One leaked clip showed YK getting a naked massage with one of Sean's songs playing softly in the background. And the camera angle? Way too personal. Fans swore Sean himself was the one filming. So when 50 came for Ross saying he should come out the closet like Sean, everyone instantly knew what he meant. He wasn't just trolling, he was exposing. 50 basically told Ross to stop hiding behind that boss image and be real about whatever's going on. Still, not everyone's buying it. Some folks claim Ross isn't even on that wave, saying the dude on the yacht was actually a slim female model with short hair. But once the internet gets a story like this, it's nearly impossible to pull it back. But by the time Ross tried to explain, the internet had already picked its side. The memes were rolling, the jokes were endless, and 50 kept adding fuel every time he hit post. Every new meme, every shady caption, it was like he was running a one-man comedy tour aimed straight at Ross's ego. Ross tried to brush it off, acting unbothered, flexing on Instagram like nothing could touch him. He dropped clips of luxury cars, private jets, and boss life vibes, trying to remind everyone he was still the biggest boss. But it wasn't landing the same. The energy was off, and people could tell he was feeling that pressure. Insiders started whispering that Ross's team wanted him to stay quiet, let the chaos die down. But 50 wouldn't let it go. He doubled down, posting side-by-side photos of Ross and Sean, captioning it with "birds of a feather." Fans went wild. The comment section turned into a full-blown roast session. Then came the ultimate twist. A supposed new leak started circulating online, showing Ross at another private event, once again surrounded by the same type of crowd that had people talking before. Whether the clip was real or not didn't matter. The damage was done. 50 reposted it with 3 laughing emojis and the words, "Can't make this up." At this point, the feud had evolved way past music. It wasn't about who could drop the better track anymore. It was about who could control the story, who could dominate the spotlight, and who could survive the internet's ruthless spotlight. And if there's one thing we know, when it comes to trolling wars, 50 Cent doesn't lose. Ross tried to make a comeback move. He went live, talking smooth, saying people were just twisting things for clicks. He laughed it off, called 50 a bitter old man, and said he was too rich to care about internet gossip. But fans weren't buying it. Every slick comment he made only gave 50 more ammunition, and you know 50, he never lets a good opportunity go to waste. Within hours, 50 fired back with another brutal post. This time, he uploaded an edited video mixing Ross's yacht clip with Sean's old party footage, captioned, "Spot the difference challenge." The internet exploded. Thousands of comments poured in. 50's undefeated. Ross can't win this one. He's finished. The meme pages ran wild, and Ross couldn't escape it even if he tried. Behind the scenes, word started spreading that Ross's camp was scrambling, trying to do damage control. Some claimed his PR team was flagging videos and sending takedown requests left and right. But once a clip hits the internet, it's game over. Screenshots, reposts, and edits were everywhere. And while all this was going down, 50 was celebrating, sipping champagne, cracking jokes, and turning the whole scandal into free promo for his next project. He even hinted he might drop a new series inspired by real industry stories, which everyone knew was just another jab at Ross and Sean. By now, fans weren't even waiting for music anymore. They were tuning in just to see who 50 would roast next. It was clear. This wasn't just beef. It was entertainment history. And Ross, he was stuck in the middle of the internet's biggest circus, with 50 running the show like the ruthless ringmaster he's always been. Rick Ross's girlfriend, Jasmine McKendrick, tried to step in, calling 50's entire stunt pure trolling. But Ross didn't stay quiet either. He fired back, telling 50 to focus on Dave Blunt, who just dissed him on a track, or maybe even on his baby mama Daphne Joy, who's been spotted rolling around with Sean himself. Yeah, Ross threw that low blow, saying Sean's been tasting the goods in her candy shop. The internet went crazy. Still, Not everyone's buying Ross's version of events. Some fans swear that the person he was hugging on that yacht wasn't Jasmine at all. One commenter dropped a bomb, saying, "That's definitely not the same person. The one on the yacht was a ladyboy." Another chimed in bluntly, "Ross definitely gay. Even the dude in court said he plays both sides." People pointed out that nervous smile Ross gave when he noticed the camera, like he knew the footage was about to ruin him. Then came the biggest shocker yet. One fan claimed, "That's not the model, that's Bobby Lights, Trina's gay cousin." The internet erupted. Screenshots, side-by-sides, and comparison videos flooded every feed. Now everyone's asking the same wild question. Was that really Ross's girl Jasmine? Or did 50 just catch him slipping big time with his so-called boy toy? Is 50 going too far with the trolling this time? Or did he just pull off the ultimate expose that hit harder than anything Sean ever faced? Either way, this story's spinning out of control, and it's far from done. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Juicy Reel, because trust me, the next chapter in this drama is going to be even crazier.